Onthebuzzer.com. Ramik, Eddie, Ara, we're back. Okay, we're back. NFL Week 5 preview. Guys, Atlanta, the new Joey Harrington.
Joseph Harrington.
Rejuvenated, born again, he's back.
So he's a Mormon now? Like your boy Kurt Warner?
I'm not going to touch that right
How's
now.
he rejuvenated? He's 1-3, 0-2 on the road.
He's had 2 great games. He's coming to Tennessee to face Vince Young, your Vince Young.
No,
and
he's
his
coming
crew.
to face Lindell White and the gang.
That's right. Guys, what do you have to say about that?
Lindell White, we'll get to him in a minute.
We don't care about Lindell White.
Vince Young, up-and-coming star in the league. Tennessee is going to trounce the Falcons.
Can we
your
not use the word
Falcons.
trounce one time throughout this?
Are you
The
guys,
fans tune in to see trounce.
are you happy for Joey Harrington? Yes or no?
I'm a little happy for him. I'd like him to put a little string together before I can comment on it.
I could care less, but I do like Tennessee Titans. They will be a team to reckon with.
I like it too. Not a championship caliber team, but
Not
definitely
yet.
somebody that can
Not
make some
yet.
noise in the
Not
playoffs. Give him a year or two.
Okay, let's move on. You guys don't care much about this team. My team, the Kansas City Chiefs,
They're
who
still
have
in the
won,
league?
who have won 2 in a row.
They beat North Turner and the Chargers last week, so that doesn't count
So the
as a win.
Chargers are weak now. They suck.
No,
right
the
now.
Chargers are a championship
No, the Chargers
team.
suck. The
No,
Chargers
are
suck.
a
No, the
championship
Chargers
team.
Everybody
suck.
beats
The
the
Chargers
Chargers.
Yeah.
suck. The Chargers suck. What else? Do you give them credit for winning?
Didn't he say the Chargers suck like last week or the week before?
This guy's a
North
flip-flopper.
Turner, but when
Which
Kansas
guy?
City
I'm
beats
thinking
them,
about putting you on my feet because you're like flip-flops.
Who?
You.
Whatever, dude. I'm gonna move on.
Hold on, let's talk about the game.
You guys didn't care about them. You said
we
they
did.
suck.
We just said that Kansas City, it's not a big deal that they beat San Diego.
See, that's exactly what we just said.
Who's Kansas City playing again this week?
They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are just probably one of the worst teams in the league. They have no running game. Maurice Jones-Drew has disappeared off the face of the earth after 16 touchdowns last year.
What about your boy Fred Taylor?
Fred Taylor hasn't been seen for 3 years.
Don't you have him on your
What's the line
fantasy
on the
team?
game?
I dropped him like a bad habit. The line, I don't know. I'm not gambling. You're the gambler.
Give us the line though. I'd like to know the
I don't
line.
know the line. I just asked you guys what the line is.
We
If I
don't
knew
do
the
that.
line, I wouldn't ask you.
Let's move on. I got an impersonation of him. Who am I? Touchdown, yes. Oh, my neck, my neck. We got a return of.
That's Eddie's guy, Gus Farron.
Milton Bradley.
We got Gus Farron coming back, getting the start instead of Mark Bulger for the St. Louis Rams.
Mark Bulger, now that explains his numbers. He's been playing with 2 broken ribs.
No, yeah, definitely.
And like a horrible offensive line.
Yeah, they should have
And a
benched
bad
this guy.
coach.
They should have picked
And a running back who can't run.
blah 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 blah. They
You
should
know
have.
about us, Tom?
They should. Who
Oh,
would
you're
write this
here?
guy?
I don't know.
Matt Leinart. Is he going to start this week, Eddie?
Somebody
or
explain to me what's going on with this Matt Leinart
I'm
situation.
glad you asked me that question.
I have no clue what's going on.
Matt
is he gonna
Leinart-
play or is he not going to play?
Matt Leinart is the future of the franchise. He's the starter. Some plays are a little too extreme for
So
Matt
they bring
Leinart,
in
so they
Kurt
bring in
Warner for a
Kurt
couple of
Warner.
plays.
Right.
like to hurry up?
Yeah, I see
That's a
how-
big mistake, by the way, dude. You got to keep
I don't
this guy
think so.
in.
I don't
He's too
think so.
fragile. He's too fragile.
I've been
He's like a
thinking
little
about
bunny.
it. Every other position in every other sport, the players get a little rest, other than baseball. Because if
Get
you hit
out
the
of
guy,
here.
no,
What other quarters-
running
other
backs
team-
get rest.
Listen, they're 2-2. Let the guy play.
Thank you.
Arizona's not going to make the playoffs anyway, with or without.
Arizona was a sexy
Let him
pick this
play.
year.
No,
Look at
let
that
him play.
receiving core they
Let
have.
him play. Let Matt Leinart have a full
gonna-
year under his belt again.
I
And let's
agree
see what
with you.
happens
I
next
agree
year.
with you.
Who
I
gives
think
a
this
shit?
is
I'm
a stupid move.
gonna end it with this. What other football team in the league flip-flops with quarterbacks? None.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
it.
you should be coaching the
You know, I
Arizona
should.
Cardinals because you're a flip-flopper.
I'm gonna move on. And no offense to my own flip-flops. I'm gonna move on. Something scary is happening this weekend, guys.
You're thinking?
Aside from that, the New England Patriots just got better. Coming back from the juice.
Big dog Rodney Harrison.
Big dog, strong safety Rodney Harrison. He's gonna lay somebody out on the Cleveland Browns.
Are they a sick team or what?
This might be the best NFL team I've seen in my life.
My prediction of the Patriots going undefeated is looking better and better each week.
First of all,
They're playing the Colts. Don't get crazy.
Don't start off
Don't
4-0
fucking
and
get
give me a
crazy.
prediction of.
Get your hand out of my face.
He's talking to you, by the way.
Was he alright? Yeah, they're sick. Randy Moss, I love that guy, man.
Talk about
son, I love
rejuvenation.
that.
All of a sudden,
MVP.
I love that guy, he says.
He left that crap Raiders and
We're just
Remember when
saying
he
that guy's
scored-
a clubhouse cancer.
Remember when he scored a touchdown and mooned you on TV?
Dude,
You were offended.
Remember when you
Remember that?
said
You were like,
you-
what a travesty. I remember
that's
that's a great
because
call.
we used to do that to him, the team boss.
He never said what a travesty. He's never.
Why don't you take a
Who's
5-minute
Travis?
break till we finish this NFL segment?
Who's Travis anyway?
Travis Henry.
Alright, let's move on. We're going to talk about the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. Eddie, what the heck is going on with your third NFL team?
I don't know. No, they're my second.
Raiders are number 1, right?
I don't know what's going on, but I know that Reggie Bush got 2 touchdowns last week, and he's well on his way.
This is a team,
Now,
Eddie.
somebody tell me what Drew Brees is doing, because he looks pretty awful.
I think that mole is covering up his entire face because he can't see anywhere he's throwing. He's throwing.
There's a lot of talk and a lot of comparisons being thrown around. Reggie Bush, Tony Mandrich.
Let's move on.
All I'm saying is Reggie Bush, it's time for him to shoulder the entire load. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He didn't do it in SC. There was Lindell White.
Well, first of all, last year when Reggie Bush started playing well, they were giving the ball to Deuce McAllister.
True.
And then what happened was, they give it to him for the run up the middle. It would open things up wide. They throw to him more. This year, they're not even giving the ball to Deuce.
He's done. The guy's done.
Who's done?
Deuce is out for the year.
He's out for the year.
If you had done your homework, you would
Welcome
have
to the
known that.
NFL.
Okay, well, the reason that they have the record they have, 0-3, is because they weren't giving the ball to Deuce. Now
I'm
they're
saying
not
the
giving
reason they have the record, it starts at the top with Sean Payton. This guy is just doing a
Let's
horrible
move
job
on,
this
guys.
year. Last year, everything this guy touched turned to gold. This year, everything this guy
The
touches
clock
turns to
struck 12.
shit.
Cinderella's
It's
gone.
3
Let's
games.
go.
Give him a chance.
Let's move on. It's 4 games actually, Eddie.
4 games.
We'll move on to probably the least important game of the weekend.
I thought the least important game of the weekend was your Kansas City Chiefs
You
game.
thought wrong. We got the Giants hosting the Jets. Battle of the New Yorks.
And
Who's the
both-
home team? Aren't they playing the same place?
And they're both
Meadowlands?
playing New Jersey.
I don't know. The Giants should easily win this one. The Jets are probably the worst team in the league.
Maybe.
Eli Manning, my boy.
Not the worst, but
They're up there.
they're up.
All right, we'll move on to a Super Bowl rematch.
What happened to your voice right now?
It's sexy right now. Seattle
Should we light a candle?
Seahawks. No, let's just all hug right now. Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Guys, what's going on here? Pittsburgh dropped one at Arizona last weekend. I'm a little worried.
This guy's talking about Super Bowl rematches from like the 80s.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. What do you have to say about it? Who's going to win the game? That's all I want to know.
This is my lock of the week. You heard it here first. Seattle Seahawks.
Really?
First of all, you can't give a lock without giving the spread. Okay, picking who's going to win.
Wait, if our moderator here has a spread.
If my NFL.
Let's go. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Eddie, Seattle or Pittsburgh? At Pittsburgh.
I hate picking Pittsburgh.
Just pick them.
Because you hate Ben Roethlisberger.
I do hate
And
Ben
you have valid reason to hate him too.
I ain't looking at him.
Who do you hate more,
Who goes to the
Ara
Super
or Ben
Bowl?
Roethlisberger?
Ooh, that's a tough
Last year it was Ara. This year it's Ben Roethlisberger.
That's a lot of hate.